Hi, excuse me, ma'am. I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm trying to sell these batteries for $5 to get some medication for my mom. Do you think you can help me out?
I only have $1.
You only have $1?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take anything right now, to be honest.
I mean, I don't even have any, but see, the thing is, I don't even have anything to put batteries in. I don't have any electronics.
Are you just giving it for just as a help then?
I mean, I would help you out with it, but I mean, like, if you want to see for yourself.
No.
You know,
I'm not trying to get in your personal business and open your bag.
You know, and my backpack is basically empty.
No. I believe you. You don't have to show me. Do you mind me asking, like, where you're living right now?
I live in the world right now.
In the world?
Yes.
When you say in the world, like, are you actually on the streets or?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I,
Do you remember the reason how and what happened? How did you become homeless?
I got, my boyfriend disappeared. He went to go work, and then he dropped me off at the Starbucks and said he would be back in like an hour, and he never came back, and he just disappeared.
That is terrible. You are saying your boyfriend dropped you at a Starbucks and said he was coming back, and he just disappeared, never came back,
No.
and you had no place to go. So since then, you have been on streets.
Yes, and I was.
And
just
how long has
stranded.
it been?
That would happen back in November.
This November.
Last November.
I mean, yeah, this past November.
November of 2023.
So
And
this
he
is
just
7 months. I am so sorry. How long were you with that guy?
We were together for years.
You were together for years? How many years?
Like, what? The years, like, but since like 2000 and, let's see, I was 42. I'm 48 now. So like 6 years, approximately 6 years, you know.
How can he do that after
He
living with
didn't-
somebody with 6 years?
He didn't. I think something happened to him.
Do you know what is the reason? Why would somebody do that?
I think something happened to him.
You think something happened to him?
Yes.
But he would never do that, right?
He wouldn't.
Did-
Everything was fine between us. You know, he loved me. I loved him. And,
Did you try to like contact the county or the police department or somebody?
but you know, when people ask me that, it's like when you get stranded and I was just planning on going out for the afternoon, so I didn't bring anybody. You know, I didn't even bring a jacket with me.
I am so sorry.
And everything was fine between us, and he just never came back. And so when you're in a situation like that, you know, I was just in survival mode. So
Oh my
you don't know.
God.
So and then after sitting at the Starbucks waiting for him, you know, I had 16% battery up left on my iPhone, right? So, and no money, no resources, no transportation, and you know, I was just in survival mode. It's like, no, I didn't have the time or the energy or anything to call like the police or check the hospitals and check online and blah blah and all that. You know, I've just been trying
What
to.
is his name? Maybe some other people know him. And do you mind if I have this on camera? Because I want to share your message and story to the people. We might help you to find him. What is his name?
Philip James Abdallah.
Philip James
Abdallah.
Abdallah. Okay. And what was the city that he used to live in?
I know he grew up in Orange County.
Okay.
And then at Riverside.
Okay.
And then, you know, and then that's where I came to live in Riverside after we met at a psychiatric hospital.
You guys met at a psychiatric
Yes.
hospital. How?
Because my depression, and then he had bipolar disorder or something, you know,
Got it.
bipolar, and then you know, and then we lived in Riverside, and then at first I moved into a room he was renting in a house, and then
What's your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking? Where are you from originally?
well, my ancestry is from China, and
Okay.
then but I'm from Taiwan because when communism happened, both my mom and my dad's like the grandparents, they left to China. I mean, they left China to Taiwan, and then they you know, my grandfather was a general in the Taiwan Air Force. You
Wow.
know, so you know.
Let me ask you this. Since you are from there, did you have family here? Like, did you have your parents, your brothers, sister, siblings,
Yeah,
anybody?
but I'm estranged from my family. So when my grandparents left China, they never They never ever saw their family ever again, right?
Okay.
So but when I was with my parents, we moved here to the United States, and And then I've since my divorce. Oh, then that's a whole other thing. I was divorced with an abusive stalker husband, and then so I just kind of every relationship that he's ever touched, everything he's ever touched, it's been poisoned. So I kind of have become estranged from my family. So
the family didn't like you or wanted you back because
no, I mean
of
my
your
family.
husband?
I mean because he's poisoned. My husband is toxic. He's poisoned.
Right. Because
Right.
of him, you supported him, and the family doesn't want you.
No, I didn't support him. We split up.
Okay.
And so he poisoned everyone else.
Oh, that
right?
you are not the
I
good
felt
one?
it's like he has narcissistic personality disorder. He psychologically abused me for years, right?
Wow.
With the gaslighting and stuff. So like all of those relationships, everything, like it's all tainted for me, And I just distanced myself, and he bullied custody of my kids out of me. He
I am
told
so
me
sorry.
if I didn't give him full custody, I would never see them again. So it just
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
so
How many kids do you have?
they're twins.
How old are they?
Their birthday was just the other day.
Do you miss them?
Yes.
Do you have their picture with you or something?
I don't have anything.
You don't even have their pictures or nothing.
No.
If there's,
he left me. I walked. I have nothing. I got $1,000 a month for 12 months in alimony and some health insurance, and my phone bill paid for 1 year. And that was back in 2014, 15, or 16, something like that, right? And that's all I got.
I'm so sorry. What you're going through right now, nobody can understand. Nobody will understand your situation. People don't understand why people are on the street. Sometimes they think just because you're into addiction or you do drugs,
That you're lazy.
or you're lazy that you're on the streets. But there's situations like this, like your situation, that can happen, and somebody can just leave you, like your boyfriend or husband. So I think my message to people would be that, hey, be very independent, because God forbid if you have a husband or somebody leave you on the street, where are you gonna go, right? You trusted him so much. And also have trust issues, because if you trust people so much, you never know that trust can be broken anytime, any day, right? Do you agree with that?
I agree. I definitely have trust issues, that's for sure.
Would you trust somebody?
Sorry, I'm getting a little warmer.
Yeah. Would you trust somebody as of today? Let's say you find somebody, you get in a relationship with. Would you have the same trust issues, I think, or would you trust that person now?
I mean, yes. I mean, there's a little. I have chronic PTSD, right? It's like complex PTSD.
Complex PTSD. Okay.
Yeah, CPTSD. I don't know if that's in the DSM yet, but that's it's just but that's a thing that but yeah, I mean, I do have trust issues. However, everyone has trauma from something, right?
Yeah.
Everyone has their problems. Everyone has their shit. Everyone has their issues. But it's just about finding someone, that if you're connecting with someone that is trustworthy. And,
Okay, let me ask you one last
So-
thing. If your family right now is watching this video, knowing that their daughter is struggling, is on the streets, what is a message you want to give to your family right now?
Nothing. If they
Your,
care.
I can tell you that your family is not heartless, even though the guy poisoned them or whatever. Your
know.
family is still your family, and they should stand up for you to help you. So if there's a message you want to tell them or talk to them, what would you tell them? Because this video can actually go to millions of people. If somebody from your family might be watching it, what would you tell them?
I just want to say that I'm sorry for the way that I'm sorry that you feel the way that you do. About everything and about me, and that's all. And I don't want anything.
You just want your family to be with you, a safe place,
I don't-
somebody in your, this is the first time she's living in family. Please, her family, please, her parents, her siblings, her cousins, whoever is watching this, please, if you can do something to get her, please help her and get her off the streets.
I'm fine right now.
You said you were
I
fine?
chose, I was in the housing program over there.
You're in the housing program?
Yeah, through
With who?
Medi-Cal, the Illumination Foundation.
Illumination
Yeah,
Foundation,
in
guys. That's the
Motel
name of the
6.
foundation. So if your family wants to contact you, they can contact the Illumination
But I'm
Foundation.
no longer there because
you're not longer there, okay.
I moved out. Moved out. I didn't get kicked out. I left on my own accord. After I was there for 2.5 months.
So if your family wants to find you, where do they find you?
I don't need to be found.
You don't want to be found?
I don't need to be found. I don't need anyone to do anything for me because I've stood on my own.
No.
Yeah,
It's not okay for you to be by yourself. That's a total wrong mindset. If you have a family, the family's supposed to help you, be there for you when you need them the most, and think this is the right time that they actually need you the most.
But I don't need help from people that have ulterior motives or anything like that. As is, you know what? I've been out of the streets here for weeks, and I've stood my ground. I've never gotten injured, assaulted, like just no violence. I've never even been in a fight before. And you know what? I've been standing my ground, and
Okay, long story short.
I'm fine.
Long story short.
I just want genuine people that genuinely care about me, and I don't need my family who feel obligated.
Right.
They
No.
have to, oh,
Yeah,
we
no.
have to
They
go help
okay.
her now,
Okay, well,
right?
since you're saying if they don't have to, they don't have to then.
No, I don't
But
want
if I
anyone
was a
to
part
do
of your
anything that
family,
they don't want to do.
that's the first thing I would do for you.
That,
Would be helping you out. As if I was your brother, if I was your dad, or whatever I was, I would come and do that for you. Since I'm no one to you here, I want you to hold
not
on
that
to
you're
this
no one.
and see
You're not no
what's in it's in there. It says something here. You think I would be selling those batteries for $30,000?
No, that's
Or do you think
a little-
am I trying to raise $30,000?
That's a little overpriced.
Overpriced?
Talk
Here,
about
since you decided to help me, I wanted to go ahead and
Okay, thank you.
yeah, God bless you.